Hello, welcome to the Culture and Creative Weekly Focus. Today it is a Friday. It is just a reloaded because we just have some emergency into our programs. That is why we bring you this Culture and Creative Industry Weekly Focus today. And it is not the usual that we usually have. Yes, ma'am. First wait. Okay, so sorry. Culture and creative industry. We proceed. Yeah, you're most welcome, our viewers, those of you who have just tuned in. It is a good morning to all of you, our viewers, and welcome. If you've just come in, tell a friend to tune in right now so that you can catch up. If you're a film person, a film producer, an actor, an actress, today is actually some time because we are to share some things and they might be of help to you. And today I have a very, very special guest, the CEO of the UFMI. I'm going to let him introduce himself. Good morning, Mr. Robert.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Fine.
I would request you to introduce yourself to our viewers out there who may not know you that much, so that they get to understand the person who is in with us today in the studio, and so that we can proceed.
Oh, good morning, viewers and listeners. I'm called Robert Omai, the Chief Executive Officer of Uganda Federation of Movie Industry, which is a collective management organization representing the performers and producers of audiovisual works in Uganda, and it is the collective management organization that has been licensed by government or by Uganda Registration Services Bureau to act on behalf of audiovisual content creators to license, collect, and distribute royalties or fees, which also follows protection of their copyright and also advocating for their socio-economic rights.
Okay, thank you very well. So for all of you that are there that have had no clue about the person in the studio, it is the Chief Executive Officer of the UFMI. So today, if you're there, if you're a movie person, if you're a film person, I guess today is time for you to hear from the people who are responsible for taking you take care of the film people, right?
Not only film, but all
creatives,
content creators,
content
which
creators.
is in line of audiovisual domain.
Okay. Yeah. So I would love, my first question would be, what is the principal role of the UFMI? What is the major role that made the UFMI to be established in the first place?
Yeah. Well, UFMI's major role or objective that prompted its creation was to have a collective representation of all filmmakers who are in the category of audiovisual, to represent them in terms of voicing, also licensing for their works, and also going ahead to see that the works that have been licensed, royalties are collected and also distributed to them. Basically, it is the major role is to see that a filmmaker or content creator in the audiovisual domain gains a fair remuneration from their creations.
So about
and also protection of their copyright.
About their protection and gaining of their works. So far, how have you embarked on this? Because as things go on, it is I will not say it is on record, but as things are going on, it assumes that the federation is not actually working.
Well, of course, before you look at harvest, you have to prepare the ground.
Yeah. In which year was UFMI established in the first place?
Okay, maybe to recap the genesis of UFMI. UFMI was registered in 2006
Thank you
as
very much.
an organization, and it went on to acquire a status of collective management organization in 2009.
Okay.
And it worked on a probation until 2010 when it was fully licensed as a collective management organization.
Yeah.
So, but in all its endeavors all these years, it has been working towards achieving the set objectives.
Which is?
Because which objectives is to see that the audiovisual creator benefits and benefits from their creations economically, not only just having a name as a star, but they also want to see that whoever creates their audiovisual content, they benefit economically, and also their works are protected from those who infringe upon them without their permission. So UFMI is the go-between to bring all these people and maybe to cite for you why a collective management come in place. Because you as a creator, you have your copyright.
Okay.
You can go and license whoever uses your work. But because you're many, you cannot go to the user, all of you at one go.
Of course.
It will be so cumbersome and causing a lot of fatigue to the user. So the creation of a collective management comes in to support you instead of you concentrating on your work. Then after that, again, you go to look for who uses your work and the license and collect the money. So a collective management organization comes in place to see that it works for you and you do your part of creation. Concentrate on creativity, produce, and register with the collective management as a member, declare your works, then it will collect for you, it will license on your behalf, it will protect your works.
So among the things you've said, you've talked about your establishment from 2006.
Yes.
Then 2009 and then 2010. So you've been in operation.
That's when the full license was
Yes.
given.
So
and
it's
now,
a period of something like 20 years
yes,
has passed.
of course, 20 years has passed. But of course, for anything to come into maturity, it takes processes, stages of growth. So we wouldn't say because 20 years down the road, we would have harvested so much. It depends on the processes of growth and the ability to...
I understand. So in those 20 years, it is just right now that they would revisit the copyright law, isn't it? Because it is not yet, they haven't yet, the president hasn't yet signed, but they discussed upon it. I was thinking that those are some of the things that you as UFMI were supposed to do before in that period, because it is just yet to be now, and yet we've been having people who have been talking about it, but you, the people who are in power or who are in charge to work upon those things to help the creatives, did not put that much effort to see that it works out. Why is it like that?
UFMI has been doing its role from the time that it assumed official license. And the law of copyright has been in place.
Okay.
It was established, it was enacted in 2006, copyright law and neighboring rights. It was in place, and the UFMI has been working on and enforcing that law. It's not that UFMI has started this year or last year. So UFMI has been in a place, and it has been doing protection of members' works. It started also collecting for the members. But as I told you, that UFMI as a collective management organization has been also concentrating on growth to gain ability to deliver effectively to its members. So as I told you, that always growth takes processes, stages. So where we are now at a stage, like you would say, a transition stage and a takeoff stage. We are about to take off.
For 20 years,
we are about to take off. Yes, everything that moves upward begins from the ground.
Because I'm thinking the takeoff, at least maybe we could be ranging from there 10 years when you're in existence, and then maybe we can say, because I really don't see any takeoff as how things are moving on. I do not see any takeoff.
Of course, you may think you have not seen, but we have started. The engine is moving. For example, if you go to the airport where the airlines land and they take off, they first begin slowly, move. They begin going slowly until they gain the momentum. Is when they fly.
Thank you.
So we are now moving towards gaining momentum. Right now, we want to appreciate even government, because all along government has not been putting in, though they have helped us to put in or in place the laws. We needed support from government, a push. So government has come out and it has now begun to give us a push, whereby we received recently a CAF grant, a CAF grant which is to support copyright management for CMOs to do a lot of nationwide recruitment of members, sensitize them, and register their works, then protect their works and collect for them the money. So, and also to do a lot of sensitization about copyright. You have talked about the amendment bill. The amendment bill is not that it has just come in. It is being amended because the copyright law has been there.
Yes.
There are some things which were missing by then, which needed to be factored. And that's why the bill has been passed in Parliament to help CMOs support the members effectively. That's why you have been saying UFMI has not been doing its role to support members. Why? You see, until this bill has been, now that it has been endorsed by Parliament, we are waiting for the president also to append his signature such that it becomes a law and we begin to enforce it. The challenges that we have been having as UFMI.
Before we go to the challenges,
yes,
I want you to tell us among the, okay, you've been working, you've been in place. I want you to tell us some of the things that you have done before we go to the challenges. What has the UFMI done? What are some of the improvements that you people, or some of the things that we can say they are here? It is the UFMIs that has done this. Before we go to the problems that you have been facing, what are some of the things you've managed to accomplish?
Right now, as UFMI, as a CMO, as I told you that there are stages of growth.
Okay.
And last year we managed to demonstrate ability. Demonstrate ability for our mandate, which is to license, collect, and distribute royalties to the members. So last year we worked around the corner, around, we made sure that we show our members that when we collect, we distribute this money back to you. And last year we achieved that. We distributed money, which we collected to our members. Yeah, of course. That's now we are looking at the stage of takeoff.
I get you.
Last year we began to take off
Okay.
to implement the mandate.
For 19 years, then we start to take off.
Yes, I would want to give you an example of growth. Take an example of a human being. When does a human being become an adult?
In Uganda, it's 18.
Yes. Now, I'm taking to you that a CMO, after 20 years, it has begun to what? Take off. It's now growing to take responsibility, to accommodate its mandate and gain momentum of serving the members.
Okay.
Yeah.
So those are that is the achievement that so far you people of UFMI.
Right now, there's certain things we have begun to engage. Yes, one achievement, we have managed to see that we unify the industry. The functions that have been in place where UFMI was working in isolation of all the stakeholders in the audiovisual sector, we have achieved in bringing together all stakeholders and showing them the benefits, the importance, and the role of UFMI and what they are to gain from UFMI. So right now, we have brought together all stakeholders and they have become members, and we are still going ahead to engaging others to become members. So we have started a recruitment campaign countrywide, reaching all ends of Uganda. We have so far moved to the east, we have moved to the west, we have moved also to southern region. Central, of course, we have always been here, and the members are coming in, recruited. We are sensitizing them, because most of them didn't know what UFMI is, and most of them mistake it when they hear of the word federation, think it's a federation of associations or in the movie industry. And the name shouldn't make you get lost. The actions of a CMO is what makes you know the importance, because the CMO is a collective voice and it's a collective actionable point. So we are doing a lot of sensitization. As I told you that we got some fund which is going to continue to support us to see that all members get to know the importance of the CMO.
Is it the only fund that the government has been giving to you, or there are other funds that have been given to you but they have not done the work that they were supposed to do?
Well, before I've not found out that before government gave UFMI money and it didn't do its laws. But right now, what it gave us, we have put it in place.
Where did they put the money before? Where the government gave them to do the service, but they did not deliver the service. Where did they put the money?
I've not seen that yet.
You've not seen that
because I've told you that this is the first time government has given us money, a grant that is specifically for copyright management, which we have begun to do sensitization, to do recruitment, and to develop also technologies that can enhance the gain of our members. Yeah.
So my other question, who are the users of copyright works, and how do you come up with the rates of users of copyright works?
Okay, the users of copyrighted works are many. To mention, but a few, I would tell you that the broadcasters are users of copyrighted works, our audiovisual content. You have seen TV's broadcast. You have seen also radios broadcast our content, and also hotels, bars, restaurants, salons, shopping malls, and supermarkets, even banking halls, public places, even government offices also are users of our copyrighted works. So those are the places we are going to assess and license. And you have talked about how do we reach to assessing them. We have a tariff, which is internationally recognized, which we use to every user. We also assess them accordingly. For example, say airlines, we have its tariff which determines. Hotels, we have their tariffs. How do we determine for hotel when we are assessing? When we go to a hotel, we look at a hotel has a restaurant,
Okay.
a hotel has a bar or whatever, where TVs are positioned, even up to their rooms where their clients go. They have distributed TVs.
Yeah.
So hotels are distributors also. We put them in the category of distribution of content, because when they position their TVs, we look at that and we calculate per day, and we put a fee, say for example 1,000 shillings per day, per the rooms that they have displayed their TVs. Then we calculate, given say the working days in a year, for example 250 days. So we calculate accordingly. If a hotel has, and we categorize, we say a hotel from 1 room to 20, we give them a daily rate. Then from 20 to 50, then from 50 plus. So we give them a specific rate that we calculate per the rooms, per the days.
Had you started already, or it is just in plan to start?
We have started to do assessment, and we have started to license. People have started to paying. So we are collecting.
How do they pay? What are the means of payment?
Payments, of course, we have areas like paying through the bank. We have our bank accounts, and we also use Momo merchant code, and also receipting. You can come to the office, and if you can't manage to use these things, you can pay also your money.
However, somewhere it is said that, like, it is just said that you guys go to the field and ask money from. So how do you make accountability with the money that you get from the fields and the one that is collected on the banks, and how do you give accountability for
in
that?
the field as UFMI? We have not yet gone there to ask anyone money and receipting them cash. We always assess and give them bank accounts where they should deposit their money. And we have also introduced an invoicing, where we, through URA invoice. So we invoice our clients using Infreeze. So, and they go and pay in the bank. They come with their receipts. We also issue receipts of UFMI to them, and they issue the licenses to them. So if you have heard of people who are doing that, that's not UFMI. Those are the people who are masquerading to be UFMI, and we have put up notes to see that those people are arrested. Whoever is pretending to be a work of UFMI and extorting money from people or deceiving people to get money, we want the public to help us such that they are dealt with accordingly.
Okay, that's very good. Let us talk about distribution. What is disorganizing distributors? Like, okay, you as UFMI, what are you doing about the distribution of the creatives content, for example, the films?
Currently, we have a plan, because we have to support our members to see that their works are distributed to the users. So we have put up a call to see that the publishers get organized, get content from our members, and take it to the users. But how do we recognize you as a publisher or a distributor? You also ought to have a license from UFMI that allows you to distribute the audiovisual works to the members, but we want them to be recognized because out there are many distributors, even who are distributing pirated works, which are not with permission and who we don't know them. So, and that's why we are getting complaints, which when somebody said there are people here whom we don't know, but we want to establish a system or a network that coordinates with our members, coordinates with the CMO, and coordinates with the publishers, then the distributors to the last person.
That takes me,
such that we sanitize the market.
Okay. That takes me, one time I hosted the chairman of VJs, actually it was yesterday, and he was telling me about some time back when they organized themselves with with film producers, so that they can distribute the local content into the market. So they have started the distribution, they have started serving out the different Ugandan films to different libraries. But unfortunately, it is alleged that people of UFMI, they started arresting the people who were selling those movies. How true is that?
It's good you have put it that it's allegedly. And that is a good statement because allegation doesn't prove. So UFMI has not, since I came in office, we have not gone out for an operation where we have arrested anyone or impounded their product. By that
time you weren't in office as the CEO, yes, but you were part of the UFMI.
Or you are talking of way back in 2020 or 2022.
That period, yes.
Okay, that period was, remember, if you are distributing work, your work is to distribute. And which work are you distributing? Is it legalized work or authentic work, or you are distributing pirated works? And the people you are distributing to, how do you know that they are dealing in other, whether they are dealing in other pirated works? Your work is to distribute. You are taking work to the market. But UFMI's work is to go and inspect.
Okay.
Inspect users of your works that you have distributed. Our inspection is guided by the copyright law and the regulations. So when we inspect and find the user, for example, a library, where you have distributed your good works, and we find that the library has infringed or pirating on other people's works without permission, we don't consider that because you, our good distributor, you have distributed to him and we have found pirated works with him, we leave him and we don't take him on legally. So our work is different from the work of distributors. Their work is purely business. Our work is purely to license and inspect for copyright, and where we find infringement of our members' work, we take on that particular person legally, and we proceed to court, civil or criminal. Okay. So that's what we did in that time. I wasn't the CEO, but I was supporting the CMO by then. I was part of those operations, and we took a number of people to court, and we succeeded in prosecution.
Don't you think that what you did at the moment made resentment for the film industry, made people to resent the film industry?
There is no need of saying resentment. If you want to do a right thing, do a right thing. If you want to do a wrong thing, the law will catch you up. And this time around, it might be even worse than that time, because we want to see that our members' works are protected and gain market than being sold alongside pirated works. So pirated works are the ones which are making our members not have market. Because when you compare a pirated work which is given out to a consumer at 200 shillings, when our members spent millions of money to create and put his work on the market, instead of gaining from it, it is also being sold at the same rate of 200 shillings. When will they gain? When will they gain their money that they invested in? That's why we are saying this time around, even we are praying that the president endorses that law, signs that law, that bill to become the law, such that we enforce and we make sure whoever wants to deal in audiovisual or to use our members' works must deal legally, not to pirate. So pirates, we are coming for them.
Pirates, they are coming
And we
for
want to sanitize the market for our members. And I want you to know that we don't only have local members. Our members are international also. We have our members locally and we have our members internationally, whom we have signed reciprocal agreements and we represent them. So the same works that we are protecting for our members here locally, we are also protecting internationally. And here, when we collect money, we are not only collecting and distributing to honor our local members, but also our international members are looking out to wait for money from us. So if we entertain piracy alongside the authentic works, then the market for our members will not be there. Remember, our goal is to protect the socio-economic interest of our members. Not only them to become stars and when they're dying poor,
because
we want them to be serious
poor
stars with money loaded. They also build their cleaners, they also drive their good cars and brand them. I don't see a filmmaker driving when his car is branded for a person to know that that's a filmmaker. I've seen musicians, they brand their cars.
Yeah, by the way, upon that,
yes.
Let me ask you something. According to, how things are moving, you realize that it is there is a category of maybe musicians or film people that have money. But the majority of the people, they have not really benefited from this. They have not got the financially to benefit from this. So how is the UFMI going to embark on that to see that actually these people can be proud? Because now people are, according to the research that I have made, people are acting because of passion. You get, but how can their passion be productive? Because to that extent that they feel like it is not enough, or and yet outside people can be acting, and that is what they do, and it can sustain them.
That's why we are here as a CMO. We are the ones to make sure that whichever content created, the creator earns from it. And how do you earn it? First, run and register with the CMO as a member. We protect you, we look out for your works.
How much is registration?
Registration for members for membership is 20,000 as per now, which we are yet to revise. Revising the registration membership fee. We are yet to revise, but for now, we are at 20,000. Then you put your 10,000 for your ID. Then declare your works. When you declare your works, we want to encourage that when you are declaring your works, also run and register your works with URSB to get a copyright certificate that will help you when we are prosecuting and when we are taking on people who are infringing your work. That certificate will support you so much in the court. Yes, we know copyright is by birth. When you create, you have copyright. But what will support you, the evidence that the court will use to avoid long prosecutions is a certificate. And we want also that certificate to also help the CMO to avoid conflicts and maybe accusations or somebody coming to say, no, this person declared the works which are not mine, which are not his. So we want you to also look at when you do your work, now that URSB has reduced the fees from way back it was like 400,000, 450 to register for your copyright, but now it is at 50,000. Okay. So you can register all your titles, also come and declare, because right now we are having a problem of proving the ownership of the works. So we would advise our members, if possible, those who can, first register with URSB, come to UFMI when you have that certificate. It can also be good. But also, if you don't have a certificate or you don't have money to pay for a certificate, when you have your creation coming with it to your UFMI, come with your content on a flash or a disk, or if you have put it online, come with a link such that we view your works to know the right owner. If you're a producer, also if you're a performer, get a recommendation from your producer or director, can recommend you that you are part of this film. So that's how we want to simplify things and also be systematic such that we avoid irregularities. So that's where we are. So I was telling you that the importance of a CMO is when the CMO makes sure it is licensing the users and protecting your work and also collecting and distribute. And that is our aim. Right now, our distribution plan is this year, we are also going to distribute in August to the members who have fulfilled their requirements. So make sure if you're a member who has already registered, I call upon you to come and pay your subscription, come and verify your registration and correct any anomaly before. So if we collect, we shall not distribute to every member who is on our register, but we distribute to those who have fulfilled all the requirements. So we call upon all members who registered a year ago to come this year to renew their membership by subscription, which is 10,000 for now. Yep.
So how legal is VJs in this business? Okay, do you also take up VJs in the UFMI?
UFMI only has two categories of membership. We have producers of films or audiovisual content, and we have performers in those contents. So VJs, unless they have created their own content, but if they are doing their other work of adding voice to a film that is made, that's their business niche, which they deal with the producers, the owners of those works. So they are not categorized in our membership. Okay. But so for them, they are in the business domain.
So they do not concern you, in short?
No. They are users of works, or they deal with the producers.
But for them, they claim that being that they are also creatives.
If they have created their own work, which is original, they can bring it also and register it. That's when we recognize them in UFMI as a CMO.
But how can you work with them as the UFMI?
I wouldn't say that as UFMI, our working with them is them supporting our members to see that they gain the market and gain economically if they collaborate with them, maybe to enhance on their productions such that they, of course, for them, they say they are also creatives. In a way of adding voice, they add it creatively, which entices a viewer or a listener to see that they like that content. Okay. But we wouldn't categorize them to say that they are also producers or performers. Okay. But in the business angle, they are enhancing on the productions of our members. So we encourage them to go ahead to do that, but in collaboration with our members and doing the right thing, which does not contend with the law.
So there are claims that the top management of the UFMI, they have misunderstandings. How true is that? And if at all you people have misunderstandings as the top management, how do you expect to execute work if at all you cannot come together as one?
Who has claimed that?
A lot, because starting
And
from...
if there is, or for any organization to move, every person or who come together to work together, each comes with their opinions, and each has to respect each other's what? Opinion, and they come to a consensus. Always such will be there. If I say I'm doing this, you say no, you are not doing like this, we should do like this. So we come to a consensus to move. So like if you are on the road with the car, the road and the tires, they are always in contention. There is friction, but movement is going on. So where there is a conflict, whether there is a conflict in the organization management, work must what? Go on. And each of them has to respect each person's opinion. Then you come to a consensus to make sure you are serving the people. Members.
So is Mr. Msingi's a Godfrey part of the UFMI committee, right?
I am not sure what you are talking.
No, I want to first ask. Then so that
Sings Godfrey is a member of UFMI, like any other member. Is not part of the committee.
Yes. So being that he's a member, how comes that he had to take the chairman of the UFMI, claiming that he is not supposed to be in that position? How true is that if at all the members that you people are taking are not, they do not respect the fact that you're in positions that you're supposed to be in? How are you expecting to do work that is going to progress when the people you have, they do not believe in your existence?
No, contending against somebody that is not supposed to. Everyone has a right to say anything, to come up with any...
Don't say come up. Don't say come up.
I'm saying, I'm talking of a right of individuals, respecting people's rights. You have seen here in Uganda politics, when somebody goes through, there is always contention and say, no, he didn't go through well. But at the end of the day, things are normalized. So everyone has a right to say this is this, but at the end, what is determined? You get it, eh? What is determined at the end? So we don't dispute where anything that is an organization where you expect growth and development. There are always such frictions. So I wouldn't say that such things wouldn't be there or would be there. But if it has happened, it has to be always be handled professionally and technically, and work goes on.
So we assume it still continues that you people do not have any wrangles between you, or the wrangles exist?
You have always had Parwood also coming in saying UFMI is not doing this, there is mismanagement of the organization. Why are members coming up to say that? Even in their home, a child will say, my father, my mother is not doing like this. But all they want is service, to see that service is delivered to them. So anyone who never complains never gains from what they are intended to gain. So even a kid, when he's born, the kid always first cry before the mother know that they have to be what? Breastfed. So as members, they have rights to demand for their rights. If we are not serving them in timely manner, they have to have a question and say what is happening going on. So we allow them to go ahead to do such, but as top management of UFMI, we are dedicated to seeing that our members gain from what they came to be as members.
You have said that you let them claim their dissatisfaction.
Yes, please.
But then are those matters worked upon, or you just let things be the way they are? Since they have already...
Every dissatisfaction, when you say there is this, we work on it. And we correct if there is...
Did you work on the Pearlwood dissatisfactions and then Musingi's dissatisfaction?
Everything is underway. Everything is being done. We have just come out of the AGM, and we have just gotten a new board, which is beginning to do first things first. So you can't jump, because if a new board has just come in, it can't address things simultaneously. So we have to make sure that steps are taken accordingly to address those complaints. So there is no need of saying maybe UFMI has failed. Time is not a good ally for us, but we are working towards that to see that every complaint, every issue is addressed. And everything with time, we are going to see sanity, peace, and unity in UFMI, and people are going to gain from their content. And I want to assure you, we have just come 1 year almost since I came in office. It's now a year, but I see we are pacing towards a right direction. We can see green light, because I want to promise, as God gives us life, UFMI is going to be a leading CMO in Uganda and in this region of East Africa and Africa itself. Because already UFMI demonstrated ability to be a member of AGCOA. AGCOA is an international federation of collective management organizations, which is based in Switzerland. And UFMI was the first CMO in Africa, and the only one which is a member of that organization across Europe. And we have already begun to submit our members' works to AGCOA to be collected for their works in Europe, from all TVs, from everywhere that their work is. So that is another added advantage, which I want members to know, that that's the reason we are saying, verify, you come and verify to us your works. And because we are against time, AGCOA has also asked for these works to be declared to them such that they collect. And when they are collecting that money, they go back 3 years. That money is already there for them. They will give you that money 3 years back to now. So we need to redeem time. We submit our works. We declare right works. And we want people to come when they are genuine. We always say that, come with your work, declare what you know it is yours. Don't declare the works which are not yours. If you are not sure, first confirm. If you participated in that work, confirm whether you're a producer or a performer before you declare to us.
Yes, that is the CEO of UFMI. Don't forget that we are sponsored by the UNCC. Every Monday we have jam session. Every Thursday we have comedy scene. And don't forget to go on your phones, your Play Store, your Apple Store, and download the Stream East Films. You watch a movie at only 1,500. You watch the local content, Eastern African movies. And don't forget to always log on the Living Arts Uganda channel to subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, so that you hear what we are sharing in the time to come, what is happening in the creative industry. So today you've heard what the CEO is telling us, and since we are time bad, I'm going to ask him one very last question so that we can come to the close up of the show. What do you think is the way forward for the UFMI collaborating with the people, and how do you think people are going to be benefiting more? with UFMI and their works that they're doing?
We are fostering right now. Our main agenda is engagements, engaging our stakeholders to see that both the creators and the users, to see that both understand the copyright law. Most of our creators are also ignorant about the copyright law.
Yeah.
One time I was talking about licensing hotels, and one performer was like, why again hotels? Why? They don't know that that's where we collect their royalties. Because every hotel has their faces on their TVs. Their faces are on TV in every hotel.
Yeah.
And they don't know where we collect their money. So we want to make sure our members get to know the reason we exist, the reason why we exist, and they know the law. Also, users know the law. So we are gearing towards that. That's why even when I'm here, I'm trying to amplify, to show our members that the copyright law will help them. How? In this way. But we are yet to dissect every segment of the copyright law to them, whereby we are going ahead to organize workshops, seminars. We shall do them across the country according to our working plan and timelines. So we are going to sensitize both our members and the users and all other stakeholders.
I hope it will not take more 20 years to happen.
No, we have begun because I told you that government has given us a fund. And that fund is not for us to divide amongst ourselves and not amongst our members. But that money is enabling us to put up structures in administrative manner and also go on to operate. Operations, we are going to organize retreats. We are organizing clinics such that we recruit more members. As we recruit, we are sensitizing. Okay. That's where the money is going, that grant, to see that copyright sensitization goes in a broad manner across the country. For example, I want to give you an example. On this money that we got recently from Ministry of Gender, UFMI got 550 million for this financial year ending 2026. Okay. But the 2 quarters that we received the money, we received half of it. But we have done something significant. We bought a van which we have branded. And wherever it is passing, it is causing visibility of a CMO, of UFMI, of the film industry to be known. Most people are now saying, we didn't know that there is they didn't know where to find the film hub or contact. So when they see the drone passing, which is branded, they are seeing now, they reflect. We have been seeing these people on TV, Sanyu, the Prestige, or whatever, because so they now begin to know where to connect. And those also who would wish to join the film industry. Remember, this fund is after creation of jobs. Increase the revenue to the government as well. As jobs are created, work is there, government also benefits from this. So we are supporting the government to see that all the youth, and remember the film industry employs all people, not only the youth, but the majority are the youth. So that is what the CMO is doing, and that's what the grant so far has done. Everywhere the van is passing, it is passing with causing an impact. We have branded it and we have said copyright what? Van. So people have heard about copyright in parliament and whatever from musicians, but they didn't know that also in the film copyright is there. Okay. So when we pass, they say, oh, even movies are copyrighted. So that is a sensitization drive that we are on. So we are yet to do many other things. And we have also gone ahead to create songs that are singing about copyright. And in a song, you are asking people to comply. So those are the things we want to put in place to sensitize our people, also to go to schools and sensitize remember schools also pay for copyright. So we want to sensitize, and also good enough WIPO is World Intellectual Property Organization is trying to push our government to see that they put intellectual property as a on their on the curriculum. Film to become a subject in class like fine art.
Yeah.
So those are the things that government is embarking on, such that we create jobs. Remember, film is a gold mine also. You have seen Nigerians promoted their filmmakers, and now they are on another level. And the film has also made Nigeria to develop so fast on addition of their oil. So we also want to add, like now Uganda has gold, has many other minerals. We have oil. So we want to add film.
As part of the
revenue base. So we want to encourage people, and we want to warn those who are going ahead to pirate our members' works. This time around, no one is going to succeed. We are coming for you. If you are not complying to do the right thing, if you are in a business of content that is audiovisual, please comply. I beg and I mobilize you to comply. If you don't comply, you'll comply when you're in court. And me, I'm always good at taking you to court. I don't compromise. We sort things in court, and that's part of sensitization.
Yeah, that's true.
And right now, I want to appreciate URSB because it has now opened for us again a gateway to access intellectual property police, which is based at URSB, to support us in the field in enforcement. So we are organizing that, and when you see UFMI launching its operations, you will see the police of URSB and other police supporting our enforcement drives. That's when you will know that copyright is real. And this is a law. It's not just a word. It's coming to bite more than ever before. So if you are there, pay for your licenses, use the right content, and let our users pay our members the right remuneration.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. It was a
Our offices are found here at National Theatre, first floor. That's level 1, room C. If you come, you can ask anywhere at the National Theatre building at the reception. Ask for UFMI or Uganda Federation of Movie Industry. We are always open to serve you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I hope everyone out there who has been watching this live, you've got something out of this. And let us pray that it will not take our lead, or the leaders of the creatives to more years but they accomplish something so that it can be visible. And otherwise, thank you for watching. Let's meet next Wednesday at exactly 10, bringing you and sharing with you more information. Thank you for tuning in. And we say
bye-bye. Thank you.